DS1 Ross, and we back here on Sheep Stay Sleep TV. Shout out to everyone who support the platform. Much love, much love. If you are here, you can hear me clearly. Please drop y'all number ones in the chat. Please drop y'all number ones in the chat. Let me know if y'all can hear me clearly before we get into today's show. Okay. I see some ones. Salute to everyone in the building. Salute to everyone in the building. And of course, we're back here on Sheep Stay Sleep TV. I'm your host, DS1 Ross. Of course, I appreciate all the love and the support. Shout out to everyone in the building. I'm glad y'all can hear me clearly. I'm going to give some shout outs before we get into today's show. But make sure you guys hit that like button. Make sure you guys hit that like button and share the show for me. It's very much appreciated. Make sure y'all hit that like button, hit that share button. And we're going to get into the show. Let's see who's in the building. Hey, Miss Angie. Shout out to Miss Angie B. Always coming through and holding down the Chizat. Shout out to you, Miss Angie. I appreciate you. Shout out to my man Bob. What's good, Bob? Salute to my comrade, Mr. Sutton, in the building. Salute, my brother. Peace to the God, Seth's son. Shout out to Dion. What's good, Dion? Shout out to the OG Mace. What's good, Mace? How you doing? Hey, Miss Camille. Good to see you, sweetheart. Good to see you. Good to see you in the building. What's up, Kenny Will? He said, about time I caught a live one. What's good, Kenny? Shout out to my man D's on the check-in. What's good, bro? Oh, yeah, you already know. Buffalo Kids. Nelly Nell. What's up, Nelly? Nelly. Ray Stansberry. What's good, Ray? Shout out to Ray Stansberry in the building. Let's Hope. What's up, Let's Hope? Shout out to my brother Papa Flocka in the building. Salute, my brother. Good to see you. Good to see you, my brother. Del Diddy on the check-in. Salute, my brother. Salute. Definitely can't forget you, my brother. Salute to you, man. Shout out to everyone, man. Shout out to everyone that's in the clouds. Make sure you guys hit that like button and share today's show. Y'all see today's show. These are the reasons why modern day black men are behind. Oh, no doubt. Shout out to you, Nelly. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that correctly. But shout out to you. I appreciate your support. These are the reasons why modern day black men are behind. We're going to go there today. Yeah, we're going to talk about this. So I know y'all probably like, okay, DS1, what prompts you to do today's show? Well, after coming off the Danae archetype, the Danae Jackson archetype, make sure y'all click that playlist and y'all check out parts 1, 2, and 3, where I was breaking Danae Jackson's interview down. So after coming off that, and I noticed how women was in the comment section still trying to find ways to blame Derek Jackson for all of this that's going down. At the end of the day, y'all know how we do over here on Sheep Stay Sleep TV. Y'all know how we do over at FNP. Y'all know how we do. We call it down the middle. We can't say women need to hold themselves accountable and we're not holding ourselves accountable as men. So yeah, Danae is a narcissist. Yes, she is. By all means, we proved it. Somebody said whatever they said, but we proved it with her own words. What's good, Astral? Good to see you, Astral Atmosphere. Shout out to you. Right. I said, listen, at the end of the day, this still falls on Derek. And it doesn't fall on Derek because that's what the people want. It falls on Derek in the world of men. You see, Ray says chivalry is dead. it it really is. The last 10 years killed it, man. Hey, man. We still have to put it off on Derek because when the men are talking, after we talk about how crazy she is, how narcissistic she is, the next thing one of us or a couple of us is going to ask Derek, why the hell you stay with her? What the hell was you doing with that girl? See, that's what we gonna ask. If you hanging out with the guys, that's what we gonna do. Sakpa say salute. That's what we gonna ask. All right. We done talked about what happened, Derek. Now we got questions for you. Why you stay with that nutcase? She's a whole carton of trail mix. What made you stay? I don't want to hear about the kids, Derek. No, that came later. That came later, Derek. We don't want to hear about no kids. Why did you stay with this nutcase? Why? What was going on with you, bro? That made you feel like you needed to stay with her? Right, Derek? You knew you wasn't going to marry her. Derek knew he wasn't going to marry her. She basically shamed him into marriage. I hope y'all know that too. Derek didn't marry her because he wanted to marry Danae Jackson. That was her pulling one of her stunts, pulling rank, and she got what she wanted. That's what that was about. So we're going to ask you, Derek, how did we get here, bro? How did we get here? What made you take on her? Wasn't you trying to go to the NFL, Derek? What happened to your purpose, Derek? See, because this is the first thing. Because there's two main things on why modern day black men of today are behind. And the number one thing is we do not wrap our lives as men around our purpose. And the reason why we don't do this is because a lot of us grow up without a connection to God. So what we do is we go through life just trying to fulfill what society tells us to be. You see? This is where you get men are supposed to protect and provide. That's based on that's a social construct. You see? Because a man first has to understand how to provide, what it takes to provide. You see? He got to understand what provision is about to a man, not to a woman, not to children, to men. Why am I the provider? Why? Why am I relegated this title, these duties, these responsibilities? Why? See, we don't know about that. You see? And the reason why is because we out of touch with the creator. Because this is where purpose comes from. This is where purpose comes from. Purpose is a spiritual value. Okay? Purpose has nothing to do with you buying her a bag. Understand this shit, fellas. That's not purpose. Purpose has something to do with God. Why God made you a man. And there's responsibilities and duties because you're a man. You see? And you have to learn how to provide, because part of your purpose is to provide for people as a man, not just for your family, but that's part of your purpose. Service. You see? So you're not here to service a woman's wants and what she see on TV. That's not your purpose. That's not what your provisions are for. That's not why God made you a provider. You see? And fellas, what you have to understand is you have to walk in this. You have to embody this stuff. This is not something you walk around and tell women. Oh, well, I ain't buying you no bag because I'm on my purpose. You sound goofy. You sound goofy. You have to embody this stuff. And the way you do it is number one, establishing a relationship with God, right? And start being yourself. You see? Start being yourself. This is where you find your purpose too. You have to start being yourself unapologetically. What's up, Spider-Man? My man Daryl in the building. Salute, my guy. You have to start doing this stuff. And the way you start practicing and getting comfortable with doing this stuff, you got to be yourself. See, being yourself is where you can find what you really supposed to be doing in the world. Not doing it for the world, but in the world. See, you're supposed to be in the world, not of it. So you're not supposed to be living for the world. You see? And this ties into the next point, which we're going to get to. What's up, Zahara? Good afternoon. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Right? But You have to start, once you start practicing being yourself, you will begin to find, oh, well, I really like this. I really like to do this. I really like to do that. And then you start putting yourself in these places where you're doing these things. Then you start meeting people. And before you know it, this is what I want to do. This is what I'm comfortable doing. This is what I'm good at. Shout out to Cuzzo. What's good, Cuzzo? Shout out to Jeff Reviews. Kenny Will says, one reason out of convenience. Choose a Swiss Army joint. Zahara says, my grandmother used to say to be in the world and not of it. Absolutely. That's in the Bible. To be in the world and not of it. Because once, and this is what happened to a lot of, this is what modern day men are caught up in. We're caught up in being worldly. We're caught up in pleasing the world, trying to fit into these social constructs, when these social constructs is actually designed to destroy Black men. It is not to empower Black men. It is actually built to destroy us. But we continue to live for the world because we're not in tune with our purpose. So once we lose sight of our purpose, which has nothing to do with serving the system, right? Living and giving everything to this system. Once we understand that, we'll begin to do things that really matter. See, when y'all hear a lot of these women saying, oh, where's the men who's going to fix the community and all of that? They're not talking to the right men. They're just talking. They're not talking to the right men, because the men who can actually change the community, these would be the men that they're having children with, but they're not. You see, this is why purpose is a spiritual value. And this is why they get you to move away from purpose, move away from God, which will remove you from your God-given purpose, because that's why God gave you gifts and talents. God gave you gifts and talents to fulfill a purpose. Not to go be a millionaire. See, you getting the money is a result of your gifts and talents that God gave you. That's a result. That's a reward. That's not the reason for it. He gave you gifts and talents to fulfill a purpose. A purpose. So you can leave a legacy. You can leave a mark on the world. That way nobody ever forgets you. Because if they never forget you, they'll know that your purpose came from God. So they'll know you was sent by God. Why you think everywhere you go across the goddamn world now, you see Nipsey Hussle? I was just coming home from the gym today. A little building that's in the cut had a Nipsey Hussle mural on it. A little industrial building had Nipsey Hussle on it. That means he surpassed being a rapper. Understand this. It wasn't about success for Nipsey. It was about fulfilling a purpose. This is why he was a threat to the system. You see that? They couldn't get him to beef with no rappers. They couldn't get him caught up in no gang conspiracy, none of that, because he was walking in his purpose. Aramis. He was walking in his purpose because of his connection to God. That's why you hear Nipsey talk about God all the time. God and how to be a man and being a family man. All of that's sent by God. That's God. That's not this world. That's not this system. This system tell you go get 100 hoes when you get money, not go get married. Nipsey went and got married. He didn't go get a truckload of hoes. He went and got married. See that? See that? See that, fellas? You see why he was a threat? He went and got married. That's what he did. That's what he did. He didn't have to get it out his system. It didn't take him 10 years to get it out his system. No. Legendary Nice. Salute, my brother. Glad you're back, bro. Ray Stansberry said we need to learn to discern the difference between purpose and duty. Hey. What's good, DeAndre? It's been a minute, bro. He says, salute to you, big brother. It's been a while. You still one of the few that's given us true, raw, potent thoughts and words. Keep going. Salute again, big bro. Man, salute, DeAndre, man. I appreciate your support, man. I hope all is well with you, bro. Hope all is well, King. Del Diddy says, a man must be in God's presence. Work in the purpose he has given him. Cultivate everything around him. Protect everything he's responsible for. And know God's word so he can teach it and be a leader. Absolutely, my brother. 100% facts. 100% facts. Shout out to Boogeyman. Boogeyman says, the purpose of a man is to be a servant and a builder to help others. Exactly. Exactly. But we get caught up in the worldly definition of a man. Let me repeat that. We get caught up in the worldly definition of what it is to be a man. And what we do is we go out and we serve those duties. And we don't know what we're doing is we're serving the world. We're serving the devil. That's what we're doing. That's what we're doing. When we go out and serve the world, when we go buy a $50,000 watch that have chicks that's on Section 8 oh, look at him. You out of order, homie. You out of order. Instead of you trying to impress these women who actually need help, why don't you impress them another way? And let them come to your establishment and get free toys for their kids. What about that? Instead of you trying to impress her so you can have sex with her. We got to get out of this low-level way of thinking and low-level way of living. Because that's what living for the world has done for us as black men. We think because we got a watch, she owe us some box. Look at my watch. Look at my ring. Look at my chains. You a low-level nigga. That's all you are. You a low-level nigga. You know why? Because you never gonna get past the shit you do. And whenever you get something, you're gonna give it back to what you worship, which is the world, nigga. Which is the world. That's why we give it to material. That's why we give it to fast food. That's why we give it to Mercedes-Benz and Rolex and all that shit. Because we trying to prove something to the world. See, a lot of us men, we don't come from shit. We don't come from money or prestige or any of that. So why are we trying to show our family we successful by material? Why don't we show them we successful by placing the proper systems in order so our family don't never be broke again? Why don't we do that? So nobody don't gotta ask for shit. There's a system in place that everybody's involved in and everybody's eating off of. Everybody's living. Why don't we do that as men? Why don't we do that? Why we're not focused on that? Because we focused on the world and not our purpose. This is why we neglect our families. This is why them NBA niggas neglect their families. This is why the rappers and all them niggas, they neglect their families. Because you got to impress the fans. This is why I don't call y'all fans. I call y'all my supporters. Y'all are not fans of me because I'm not here to go Hollywood. I'm not here to make fans. You see, I'm here to build leaders. I'm not here to make fans. Don't be enthralled with me. You see what I'm saying? I'm still going through the process of healing. Don't be no fan of me. Support what you think is right. Don't be no fan of me. What's up, Taylor the Natural? I'm doing well. I'm doing well. Good to see you. Appreciate that question. What's up, Sean Newsom? Don't be no fan of me, man. That's worldly shit. Take what I say, what you can gather from it, and become better. That's what this is about. This is not for y'all to say, oh, look at him. Oh, that's DS1. Look at DS1. And I appreciate that. But that's not what it's about with me. That's not what it's about with me. And if y'all ever meet me in person, y'all will know that. I don't even like all that type of attention. I don't like that. You know? I really don't. Shout out to Kwafi. What's good, Kwafi? Cartel in the building. What's up, Cartel? You see? Because as men, we got to be about a purpose. You see? And my purpose is to help other brothers. That's my purpose. That's what this is about. So this is about the message. And us living the message. Yeah. That's what this is about. This is not to say, oh, yeah, those are high value men over there. This is why a lot of women get offended when I say I don't care what they think a lot of times about things that I say. This is why a lot of them get offended, because they think that I'm supposed to. They think that I'm doing this so I can get money, so I can impress a woman. Because this is how most men live their life. And when you're a guy who's not living like that and doesn't promote living like that, they think something wrong with you. Well, you don't want a woman? Who said I didn't want a woman? You don't, oh, you. Who said that? Where you get all that from? Oh, because I don't pander. See, because when a man start pandering to the world, he start pandering to women. Because women are naturally drawn to material. They're naturally drawn to social constructs and things going on right around them. You see? So when you start pandering to the world, you automatically start pandering to women, Because the number one consumer of things is women and children. You see? So when you don't realize that you've been removed from your purpose, which is why there's no order and no structure in your life, right? Because you don't actually understand that there's an order in which you come from, in which you are a part of. You're a part of a hierarchy. Understand this, fellas. You are a part of a hierarchy. See that? But you out here trying to be red pill, blue pill, black pill, MGTOW, SYSBM. I'm an incel. No, I'm a vocel. You trying to fit into the world's hierarchy because you don't know where you come from, boy. And then you see how your life is full of confusion and chaos and turmoil and a bunch of fucked up shit? Because you neglected your purpose. You went the wrong way. You was convinced to go the wrong way. Now, what convinced you, we getting ready to get to. What convinced you, we getting ready to get to. Club Fortune, what's good, Club Fortune? Shout out to my guy, World Class. What's good, World Class? You see? We're gonna get to what you know, what got in your way. But you got to understand, and I'm gonna say this again. God gave you gifts and talents so you can execute your purpose. Understand this. He didn't give you gifts and talents to be a millionaire. He didn't give you gifts and talents so you could go around and shit on other people and compete. That's not the purpose of gifts and talents. See, because if we in this so we all could eat, then what the fuck we competing for? Y'all dudes be killing me when y'all start making up shit about competition. If I want you to eat, then why am I competing with you? I should be assisting you if I want you to win. Why am I competing with you? Why would I care if you get more than me if I want you to eat? You think I care? I'm not even checking what you getting, bruh. I'm not even thinking about what you getting, let alone competing. See, that competition is capitalism, the world, the devil system. The devil system. Because see, when you start competing, then it goes from competing on a small level, and then it gets evil, and then it gets diabolical. See that? This is why there's no such thing. Oh, that's healthy competition. No. What are we playing? Sports? What are we playing? Sports? But when it comes to taking care of one another, there's no competition in that. There's none of that. This is not a game. See that? Because this is when you start getting brothers backdooring each other. Because it's a competition. And some guys will do anything to win. Because when guys stop, when we start vibrating on a lower frequency with this low-level competition shit, you know them low-level entities creep in, them demons. And this is why we could never go up and build on higher levels as black men. You see? Because them demons done crept in on the lower realms, on the lower levels. Let's get these niggas competing. Let's get them competing for women first. Let's get them competing with women first, for women. Let's get them competing for women. Thank you so much, Camille. I really appreciate it. She says, thank you for helping us all to have a better perspective on this. Thank you, sweetheart. I really appreciate that. Tony Anthem's in the building. It's good, my guy. See? Now we competing. We off our purpose. God didn't make you a man so you could compete with other men. God didn't give you a purpose, and he didn't give that other man the same purpose. So what the fuck y'all competing about? You're here to do what you do. I'm here to do what I do. What is the competition for, bro? What's the problem, homie? What's the problem? What's the problem? Why you got a problem with what I say? You should be worried about what come out your mouth. Why would I say offend you? Don't you got somebody, you got your own people to talk to. You got your own people to teach. Why you got a problem with what I do and how I do it? Huh? As long as I'm keeping integrity and respect intact, what's the problem? There's no competition here. You do you, I do me. And when we want to do we come together and have a conversation as men. There's no competition. If we're going to do business together, I don't want to do business with no nigga that's competing with me. Because he might be a nigga that had no integrity. And a lot of times when we become worldly men, we lose our integrity. When we become worldly men, we lose our integrity. This is when the back doors swing wide open. See, I come from a neighborhood where the back doors stay open. That shit stay open like the corner store door on a hot summer day in New York City. If you ever been to New York City on a hot summer day, that goddamn corner store door is plastered to open. You can't close that motherfucker. I come from that type of neighborhood. The back door wide open and it stay open. And it got the block in the middle. So you can't close it. That back door stay open. Why? Competition. Competition. And what you competing for? To tell somebody in the world that you better than them when that nigga ain't shit? You trying to prove to a nigga who don't even love his mama that you better than him. You out of order, bro. You worrying about some shit. You playing the game you don't even need to be playing. Don't you understand that? Don't you understand that? Why you want to hurt me? Who you work for? The devil, nigga? That's why you want to hurt me, right? That's why you want to hurt me. That's why you want to see me lose. That's why you want to see me fail. You want to see me broke. That's why, nigga, because you work for the devil. That's why. That's why. That's why. That's why you want to compete, because you deal with the spirit of lack. Another man can't have what you got or more. Because you ain't involved with your purpose, nigga. See, if you was doing your purpose, you wouldn't be watching what another man got. You wouldn't covet what another man has, because that's weak. And this is why black men are called weak, because we're worldly. We're worldly. And when we start following this shit in the world weakens you. It doesn't strengthen you. God strengthens you. You don't get your strength from the world. Everything in the world has weakened black men. Politics, the food, these hoes. Should I keep going? Drugs, gambling, gang banging. Should I keep going? This shit weakened us becoming worldly because it removed us from our purpose, because that's where our strength lies. That's where the authority lies. Your authority ain't in politics, nigga. When we gonna wake up and see that? Our authority ain't in the world, nigga. It ain't in the world. Because guess what? They'll kill you. They'll kill you if the people say you should be authority here in this world. They'll kill you. Ask Nipsey Hussle what they did to him. They'll kill you, nigga. They'll kill you. Martin Luther King, Malcolm, they'll kill you. They'll kill you. Because nobody is going to stop the devil's plan. I will kill everybody. That's the devil. I will blow the whole world up, nigga. That's the devil. Before I lose, all you will die. How many niggas done died in the street playing with the devil? How many niggas in the graveyard? How many of your homies in the graveyard? How many of your uncles in the graveyard playing with the devil? Huh? Playing in the devil's playground. How many of them in the graveyard? Huh? And how long they been in the grave? How many of your uncles never saw you grow up because they grew up in prison? Or they died in prison? Or they died in the streets at a young age, they never even got to meet you? Huh? You see, y'all think this shit is a game. Because he thought his purpose was to be a street nigga. Yeah. Until God let it happen to him. He thought his purpose was to be a kingpin. He thought his purpose was to be the biggest BD and the biggest blood he could be. Until he got shot with an AR-15 in the face. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. See, here's my message to you young dudes who like playing in the street. What if you don't die, nigga? What if you don't die, but all your homies do? Now you got to start over, nigga. Now you behind in life. All your friends dead. All them little chicks you used to fuck with, they grew up, had kids, done moved on. What you gonna do now? Your homie's gone, the hole's gone. The bag done dried up. Where you gonna go, nigga? What you gonna do now? Oh, you think that's a sign from God. Niggas be ignoring that. That's a sign from God to tell you, hey, nigga, you gonna open up now? Cause you know what you facing, nigga. Yeah, Jeepers Creepers. He flying around. He getting ready to come get you next, nigga. You already got all your homies. Yeah, they getting ready to turn that corner. Them vultures getting ready to turn that corner, nigga. You still don't hear me? You still don't hear me? Still don't hear me, right? Okay. Watch this. Boom, Boom. Because you moved away from what I brought you here for, why I made you a man. You forgot. You thought it was here to be a gangster. You thought you was here to be Tony Montana. Okay. Okay. All right. You know who learning a hard lesson about that? Young Thug. Tearing his ass up. Yeah. You thought you was supposed to be here and be a gangster your whole life. That's what you thought? All right. I'm gonna let them people tag your ass since you keep playing with me. Cause see, if you notice, when black men get some money that they never had, oh, thank God. Oh, thank God. When that check clear, you niggas start thanking all types of gods. But you keep doing evil. You keep living for the world. Then the shots go off. Now you're dead. You think it's a game? You think this shit can't end like this? I know how real it is. Now, me losing my dad, I understand how you could be here and gone in the next minute. See that? Y'all think this shit is a joke. I'm talking to the men. Y'all think it's a joke. You think it's a game. This shit could be over like this. Like this. They just saw you yesterday. They just saw you 5 minutes ago. They just walked away from you. You think it's a joke. You think it's a game. And you think money gonna save you. You think money gonna save you. You think your assets gonna save you. Nigga, once you gone, you gone. All that other shit don't really matter. Because it's about the man. All that shit don't really matter after that. What did you fulfill? Did you fulfill your purpose? Did you fulfill your purpose? Did you even know it? Did you ever care to find out? Long as you was getting that bag, you thought you was living your purpose. You're not. You're not. Now, second thing that keep modern day black men behind, the women they choose. Second thing, the women we decide to procreate with. The women we decide to give our time, resources, and all of that stuff to. That is the second reason why. And what helps us make that bad decision is what we were just talking about. Us not being aligned with our purpose. See, because if we're aligned with our purpose, we are going to deal with women that are aligned with our purpose. But modern day black men, we align with women who are in line with our penis, not our purpose. See, because in the world, the black man is known as a big old penis. Everything else, he's a failure. This is what we're known to the world. We're just a big cock. to the world. This is why we're favored in the way we're favored. And because we follow the world, we let our dicks lead us through life. We start thinking that our purpose is to be pimps. That's what we start thinking. Our purpose is to pimp. Because my dick run the show. My dick is the man. Because that's what the world tell you. See, the devil tell a black man he ain't shit but a big old dick. That's the devil. Because the devil's a pervert. The devil's a pervert. So he tells you and tells our women, hey, that nigga ain't shit but a big old sex act. He can't do shit but get you off, black woman. See, that's the devil, because the devil's a pervert. He wants you to have sex in the street so he could watch. Why you think he got cameras everywhere? He's a goddamn pervert. You think he got cameras everywhere to protect you? He got cameras everywhere because he a pervert. The devil. That's why he want to watch you do everything. In case you got to sneak off and take a piss, he could watch your piss and look at your dick. You're a pervert. That's why he got black people all up and enthralled with sex. That's what all this relationship shit is about. Derek is a narcissist because he used his dick the way he wanted to use his dick. Perversion. 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 Perverts. And this is what we do as black men. We go get money so we could be bigger perverts and hide that we're perverts. We just want to lay up all day and fuck and be perverts. This is what our life is about now. This is why we don't mind being on drugs and all that shit. What all the women talk about now? What kind of sex these women want now? They want that perk sex. Nigga, you popped the perk? Ooh, it felt like he popped the perk. You like zombies, shorty. You like dope fiends. You sitting here having sex with a goddamn junkie and you feel good about it. And the man who doing it feel good about it. You even more of a bozo, nigga, because you a man. You even more of a bozo. You feel good doing drugs to have sex, you bozo. And I could say you a bozo, nigga, because I did it. I done popped a pill and had sex before and thought I was a champion. Nigga, you a goofy. And you might kill yourself, stupid. Ooh, I want that perk. I want that perk. Nigga, get off drugs, nigga. You trying to please this worldly ass woman that ain't gonna get you nothing but put on child support in jail, nigga. Because when you ain't on a perk, she ain't happy. But these the women we choosing as men to have kids by. This is the second reason why modern day black men are behind. Second reason why. Laying up with these worldly women. She wants you to pop a perk. She wants you to be a scammer. She wants you to be a thief. Oh, my man gotta be he gotta be a shooter. And then when you go to jail trying to prove to her you a shooter, what's she gonna do? She gonna be with your homeboy who a shooter too, who pop perks too. This shit is a fucking game. And you know what the devil's sitting back doing? Laughing. Ha ha ha. Look at these stupid people. Ha ha ha. Because the devil like to see God's people in pain. See that? They like to see you zombied out on the street. They like to see black women prostitute. The devil is a pervert. He loved that shit. He loved to see black men zombied out of their mind off drugs, wiping their ass in the middle of the street. He loved that shit. That's why he got cameras everywhere. So he could watch you. See, if black men was involved in their purpose, you'll get you a woman that's involved in your purpose. Because she'll see it in you. It ain't about, can you pay this bill? Then he a man. See, that's a worldly woman. That's a woman you leave her alone. She worldly. She worldly. She ain't got no goddamn real sense. She can't really build nothing. She can't help you build shit. You know what she can help you build? Credit card debt. She can't help you do nothing successful. She probably can't even make you a healthy salad. We got to stop dealing with these types of women, guys, and then blaming them when we end up in child support court. You're dealing with a worldly woman. What you expect, nigga? What you expect? Nigga, you met her at Wawa. You met her at Wawa, nigga. You met her at Wawa's. And she needed an extra $1 to pay for gas, nigga. Where you thinking you going with her? Where y'all going? I'm gonna tell you where y'all going. I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna give y'all the rundown. I'm gonna give y'all the rundown on where you're gonna go. This is worldly shit. This is where y'all gonna go. Gonna go to the liquor store. Shorty, you met at Wawa. Because I know some of these women like, well, what if you meet me at Wawa? Like she's like it's something special behind it. When you meet a girl at Wawa's, you going to the liquor store, the ABC store, right? You're gonna go to the ABC store. You're gonna go get you about 2 or 3 eighths of some Zaza. Right? Then y'all gonna go get some food. And then we're going to the Holiday Inn Express. Express. True or false, fellas? True or false? Holiday Inn Express. That's where the show ends. The Holiday Inn Express. Yeah. 2 years later, you in child support court with shorty you met at Wawa. What's up, Sugar Bum? You see? This is the second reason why modern day black men are behind. Because the women that we're getting with cannot assist and aid us in our purpose. All she can assist you is with not having blue balls. That's all she can assist you with, not having blue balls. She can't assist you with nothing else. She go get that Zaza. She know where the perk man at. She can call a perk man for you. She could do that. She can't write no business proposal. She can't do that. She can't even fill out a loan application. She can't do none of that. Credit shot. What are we doing? What are we trying to do with this, fellas? What's up, Zaire? What are we trying to do here? What are we trying to do here? This is the second reason why, the main reason why modern day black men are behind. We're procreating with the wrong women. And it is because we're not vetting them properly. And we're not vetting them because we are too caught up in the world and these values of this system. So you go get you a woman who's all caught up in this system. This is why a lot of us get with women who depend on what? The system. Who runs this system? A pervert. Y'all thought I was going to say something else, right? You know who run this system? A pervert. Yeah. That's why he loves to be around women and children. He's a pervert. He's a pervert. And this is what the system has convinced us to become and to live like. And we project this over and over and over. And over. We get to an age where we looking for love because our dicks don't work no more. Now you want to be loved because you can't throw your dick around. So once you can't serve the war no more because the devil done wore your ass out, now you think you can run to God and want love and want affection and want attention and want people being pure and want people being genuine. See, we can't do that as men. This is why men get laughed at when they do that. You can't do that. You can't do that. Ride it out, nigga. You gonna be a worldly nigga? Do it till the casket drop. Ride it out. Don't try to come back and blame these women when your dick dead. You done strained your goddamn muscle. So now this 60-year-old woman got to deal with your dick deficits. And now she need to just accept it and be a good wife. Can't do that, fellas. And then we choose to do that to the good women. Oh, well, my wife just need to put up with it. Nigga, you know she be hot every day. She can't have kids no more. It's an inferno down there, nigga. And because you gave yourself to the world, you ain't got nothing left for your family. You ain't got nothing left for your wife. And then what you do? You blame her. Can't do that, fellas. Can't do that. Can't blame women because you behind. The reason why you behind is not because of the women, it's because you're chasing your dick. It's not the women's fault, it's because you're chasing your dick. That's why. The perversion. You gotta get that. You gotta get it out. You gotta just get it out, right? You just can't chill. You gotta get it out. Mm-hmm. Now that shit don't even work no more. Now you just walking around with an empty fire hose. Now you just walking around like this, an empty fire hose with a little drip, tink, doink. A little water drops out every year or two. Doink, doink. It's a little water. Doink. And you mad at her now. Now she gotta suffer. Cause this is you. Doink. Cause you done gave yourself to the world. You done gave yourself to all these worldly women. And wore your ass out, boy. Cause just like the world wear these women out, it wear men out too. Be a bunch of old sandal wearing niggas, smelling like beer and piss, talking shit about women. I'll never be that nigga. I'd rather be dead. Before you catch me on somebody's porch with burgundy sandals, with gray dress socks on, smelling like hot piss and old English. Hell no. I'd rather be dead. I'd rather be in Jesus' day room. I'd rather die a young, beautiful man than to be some old pissy nigga pissing about life. Because you done gave everything to the world. That's why you ain't got nothing left for you. And then you be sitting back looking for God. God, oh God, God, Jesus. Oh my God. Lord, what happened to my life? You gave it to them hoes and to Ice House, nigga. That's what happened to your life, nigga. You gave it all to them old hoes that's down at the juke joint and to them niggas selling them $3 shots of gin. That's where your life went. That's where it's at, nigga. That's why you behind. That's why you behind. That's why a lot of us are behind. Let's just be honest, fellas. That's why a lot of us as black men are behind, because we picked the wrong women, because we were not aligned with our purpose. We were not aligned with our purpose, so we got into a bunch of dumb shit, which propelled us to pick the women we picked. Because we picked the women we picked because 9 times out of 10, at the time we was doing certain shit, we got with those women. Gang banging, hustling, robbing, this, that, pimping, macking, this, that. That's when you met her. That's when you met your baby mama, nigga. You wasn't on your purpose. Matter of fact, you was serving the purpose of the devil. That's what you was doing. And that's when you met your baby mama. Mm-hmm. Because that's what she was running around doing too. Thotting and bopping and hoeing. Yeah, serving the purpose of the devil. Showing the devil how, just putting on a show for the devil. That's why he loved prostitution and hoes. Because he liked to watch from the camera. He liked to watch what y'all women be doing to them Johns behind 7-Eleven. That's why it be cameras and shit back there so he could watch. When you take that strange man behind that building. Yeah. Yeah. So he could look at it and get off. Just like he get off when he watch police officers murder black men, he get off. He busts a splendiferous nut when he watch white police officers shoot us 15, 20 times on the ground and watch our bodies just jump off the ground like we on a goddamn grill. He gets off on that. You ever saw the movie Saw? He gets off on that. He loves to see black men getting tortured. He loves to see black men crying, falling out in court because he just got sentenced to life. He be sitting there laughing. Ha, 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 ha. I'm going to get all of these dumb motherfuckers. Yeah, you ever saw the movie Ghost Rider? Nigga, they talking about the devil, nigga. You think they talk? They talking about the devil. Y'all don't know that? They're depicting how the devil runs society. It's a fucking game. Jigsaw. I'm gonna get black men to kill each other while I sit back and drink. Ha! Yeah, ha ha. Yeah, you killed Nipsey. Good job. Great job, niggas. You killed Martin too. Great. Oh, wow. You killed Malcolm X too? Wow, I convinced you niggas to kill Malcolm? Great. You're just killing all of God's children. God's children killing God's children. Hooray! That's a win for the devil and his kingdom. This is what he be doing every day. Every day. And he loves it because he know y'all love to do it. See, look how the numbers drop. Oh, this nigga talking about God. You know, I don't believe in no God. You know, I don't go to no church. You know. See that? See that? See that? The devil already know who gonna leave. Oh man, he done went off the rails. You don't even want to hear about God. See how prominent the devil is in this realm? You don't even want to hear about God. When a nigga bring it up, oh, who do he think he is? That's the devil. That's the devil right there. Oh, who do he think he is? Who do you think you are to question me? Or you think you the devil? That's why you got a problem with it. That's why you uncomfortable with it. That's the devil. Convicting your ass. Don't listen to that nigga. Fuck that fat nigga. That nigga addicted to cheeseburgers. Fuck that fat nigga. That nigga always talking about some spiritual shit. He need to stop eating chicken wings. He always talking the spiritual value stuff. That nigga need to stop eating value meals. Right? That's what y'all be doing. That's what y'all do. Oh, this nigga think he is. What's up, cuzzo? Shout out to Hills in the building. Appreciate you, cuzzo. Yeah, that's what they do. That's what they do. He need to read a fat lost Bible. Who do I know think he is? Yeah, I know. I get it, y'all. I get it. I get it. Shout out to my man Cartel, man. I appreciate you, bro. Shout out to everybody for tuning into today's show. We're not going into overtime today. We're not going into overtime today, man. But shout out to everyone. I definitely wanted to bring this to you guys, man, and to remember, man, to remember. The woman you deal with is supposed to be able to assist you on your purpose. If you're not on your purpose, you're not going to meet a woman that has a purpose. The only purpose she will serve is for you to bust a nut. And you can't keep blaming women for being those types of women when you are as men, when we are as men, excuse me, not you, when we are as men are making it clear that we all about just the coochie. That's our purpose. Because low-level women, that's all they have to offer. Did I say that? Let me say it again. Low-level women, all they have to offer is sex. That's it. And that's all that's always on the menu. That box. What nigga? What nigga? My pussy good. Can you write an essay? What? What? My pussy good and I can fry chicken. What's the last book you read? Do you have a degree? What? I be throwing it back. Did you pay your student loans back? See, and then we come online and talk about what these black women don't have, but we having kids by them. We're having sex with them. We're having children by them. Why are the men still dealing with these types of women? Because we're not in line with our purpose. And see, the women who are not in alignment with your purpose, a lot of them will leave you the fuck alone. Yeah, I said it. They'll leave you alone. They'll leave you alone. When they find out that you really stand on what you say, they'll get the fuck out your way. You know why? Because the last thing they want is for you to tell them about themselves so they get away from you. So you ain't got to come online and do all that shit that y'all been doing. That's irrelevant. See, because if you really dealing with women in real life and you stand on what you say in real life, they'll get the fuck from around you. Them women ain't gonna come around you because they know that, you know what they're gonna say? He mean. He always mad and upset. No, because you not playing. You nothing to play with. Because you really stand on what you say. You really walking in that shit. That scares women who are about playing games. They get away from you. They'll stay away from you. They'll stay away. You'll have ones that'll try to come and tempt you. But that's when you got to hold your nuts, fellas. This is when you got to hold your nuts. This is when you got to hold your nuts. So you're going to hold your nuts. Got to hold your nuts. You got to stand firm on it. Nah, I'm good. What? You good off all of this? I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good, shorty. I'm all right. I'll be all right. Black men hate women with standards. But I notice you like hanging around men. You like hanging around black men who don't have a problem with that. I noticed that about you, Sugar Bum. Shout out to my man Kwafi. Kwafi says the City Girls made the song Pussy talk, but you have to pay first. Hey, see? Yeah, that song, yeah, that is the City Girls. See what I'm talking about? Because what they're doing is they're playing into the man's worldly desires. They're playing into our carnality. Men are carnal, where we see it. We see it, we want it. So that's all they're doing, because that's what pays the devil. They work for the devil. That's all. That's how they pay their piper, by selling sex. Because that does what? That fuels the perversion. That's all they're doing. And they know that the majority of us are fully enthralled in it. So it'll be nothing. That's just like a call out to tricks. That song is a call out to tricks. A lot of their music is call out to tricks. That's why I don't understand why a lot of you guys talk about the City Girls a lot too. And I'm not saying you, Kwafi, but I'm just saying in general, I don't know why a lot of guys use them as a reference. They're a horrible reference, because they're nothing but young escorts who make music pandering to tricks and Johns. Simple. I got degrees. I got degrees too. No, for real though. And that shit, I'm glad you said that, Bob, because that should be the reason why, or that should be a reason why y'all connect. Because y'all both got degrees. But why does a black man and a black woman having 2 degrees, why is that socially unacceptable? Meaning, in terms of relationships, you're considered boring. Oh, I know you guys are boring. Oh, I know you guys' sex life ain't shit. Y'all both have degrees? Oh, man. Why? Because they want to get you off your purpose. So you could destroy your life. So you could be so far behind that you die before you even catch up. And this is why we got to understand what we're actually talking about spiritual value when we're talking about purpose, which is the first value. Understand that. What's up, Khadijah? Sugar Bum says, because the men want control. Cut it out. Men don't want no goddamn control. Men want to pay for coochie. Stop it. Stop it, man. Why don't y'all let the men talk about what the men want? Because all y'all know men wanting is to buy some cootie. Come on now. Let's just be real. A lot of these guys, they don't want no goddamn control. They don't want no control over shit. Y'all be sitting up here making up a bunch of bullshit. They ain't trying to control no house and control nothing. Bend over, girl. That's all. How much I got to pay? Oh, okay. Bitcoin? You take Bitcoin? You take Bitcoin? You know, these escorts take Bitcoin now. You take Bitcoin? I'll send you over my whole wallet. Send over his whole crypto wallet. Come on, man. Stop it with these internet talking points, man. Stop it. What's up, Drew Deny? Drew says, real spill sheet. I've been listening from the clouds for a minute now. Keep it up. I hit the cash app a few minutes back. I appreciate you, Drew, and I appreciate the cash app, man. Shout out to you, and I appreciate your support. What's up, Khalif? Khalif says, women fell in love with the devil in this matrix from the beginning of time, Adam and Eve. But you got to finish the point, Khalif. You can't leave it there, bro. You can't leave it there. You gotta say everything that happened. Because we allowed her word to rule over God. You see? So with her listening to the devil, that didn't fuck up the world. It's when we did. You got to finish it up, bro. You got to finish it up, bro. You have to finish it up. Because that's what happened, bro. The world didn't get fucked up when she bit the apple. Is when she said, here, baby, this tastes good. You should try it. And then what we do? Looking at her old naked ass. Give me it. That's what happened. That's when shit said. That's what happened. When we ate the shit, not when she did. Because the command wasn't given to her, it was given to us. We gotta keep it in line, bro. Yeah, we're in OT, bro. We're in OT. We wasn't supposed to go into OT, but we're in OT. We're in OT. Shout out to y'all for staying the overtime. Shout out to everyone that's just coming into the chat room. Make sure y'all hit the like button and hit the share button. We in OT now. Absolutely. We're in overtime. Boogeyman says money and material things don't matter, nor do they have any value in the grand scheme of things. Of course. Of course. Of course. Of course. Kwafi says that calms the situation down. Yeah. Kwafi says DS1 Cootie, not Cooter. Shout out to my man Cooter. He says Cootie may be the manosphere black cells answer to their problem. Hey, no, it won't be, bro. It won't be. It won't be, bro. It won't be. Not for them guys. Not for them guys. Khadijah says, and I've also been told my degrees don't matter and a host of other things. I'm just like, okay, well, I'm gonna stay in school regardless. Yeah, stay in school regardless. Stay in school regardless. Yeah, you gotta finish it up, Khalif. Gotta finish it up, bro. You know what I'm saying? You gotta finish it up, bro. I don't have a problem with smart women. I'm not intimidated. I'm definitely not intimidated. Shout out to my man. Let me put the tip in the building. Exactly. This is why we should not be led by our penis. Exactly. Because that's when we become worldly, man. That's when we become worldly. Khadijah said, I asked somebody, what about personality? And they told me, don't nobody give a damn about my personality. I was like, oh, okay. Yo, y'all stop. y'all stop. See, I'm about to end it now. Because y'all coming in here playing, y'all coming in here trolling me now. Y'all coming in here I know what y'all doing. I know what y'all doing. I know what you and Sugar Bum is doing. Y'all coming in here because y'all know what you stop, y'all. I know what y'all doing. I know what y'all doing. Y'all know what y'all doing. Manosphere SBE round. Facts, Club Fortune. I know what they trying to do. Y'all stop. They trying to get me to, they want me to start. They want me to turn up. Nah, stop. Yeah, they clowning, bro. I peep what they doing because they know how I am already. If I start reading shit like that and I start going into it, they gonna start laughing and get a giggle out of it. I know what they trying to do. I know what they trying to do. I know what they trying to do. They want me to go in on them bozos. That's why they keep saying that shit. Because they know I don't agree with that silly shit that them other dudes be talking. That's what they doing. I know you dead serious. I know you are. You always dead serious. Yeah, you always dead serious, Khadijah. Even when you joking. Even when you joking. Bob says personality is very important, just as much. Hey, come on, bro. Y'all know I know that already, though, Sugar Bum. Y'all know I know all their talking points. Come on now. Nah, that's a fact, though, Kwafi. That's a fact. That's a fact. I'm about to put Sugar Bum's degree to work. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's see what she learned. My brother Dell. Let's see what she learned. See how much she retained. But shout out to y'all, man. I appreciate y'all for tuning into today's show, man. We will be back tomorrow. We'll be back tomorrow. Same time, 2:45 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, right here on Sheep Stay Sleep TV. Y'all stay tuned. Y'all stay tuned. Y'all keep an eye on the community tab. I'll definitely be dropping more shorts. I will be dropping more pre-record videos as well. So y'all stay tuned. Y'all stay tuned for that. Y'all stay tuned for that. That's right, Sugar Bum. Put them degrees to work, girl. Show that brother how much you retained up here. Thanks, Miss Angie. I appreciate you. I appreciate you, Miss Angie. Shout out to everyone for coming through. I appreciate all of you guys. Shout out to all the visionaries. I appreciate all the love and the support. Shout out to everyone who has financially supported the show. If you hit the Cash App, if you hit the Super Chat, It's very much appreciated. Shout out to anyone who hit the Venmo or the PayPal as well. If you would like to donate to the show, we're at the end of the show. The Cash App is going across the screen, as well as the Venmo and the PayPal. It's all the same thing. All the same thing. Oh, I know you a doctor already, Khadijah. You got the name of a doctor, Khadijah. You already a doctor, girl. I know. I know you're a doctor. But shout out to everyone once again, man. Most importantly, I appreciate y'all being here. So don't forget to like today's show, share today's show. Get down in the comment section. Let me know what y'all think, man. Get down in the comment section. Let me know what y'all thought about today's show. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. DS1 Ross, Sheep Stay Sleep TV. And remember, y'all, we are our own agency. We are our own agency. We'll catch y'all tomorrow. Peace.